I had a birthday and some of you knew that and you sent me packages from my Amazon wish list. Let's open them up and see what you fine folks sent me. What's up, cretins? What's up, creeps? My name is Chris. I am the only person talking horror on the internet. We are on the road to 10K. Hit the sub and join the Cretin crew. Or the Creep crew. All are welcome. So believe it or not, these three are all from the same ever generous, super supportive person, Lady Sapphire, aka Allie. Allie is amazing. This is 3 months in a row of her sending me stuff. I'm flabbergasted by it. Let's start with the big one. Safety. Ooh. Alright, so first we have Allie, you just completed my Evil Dead collection. We have the 4K Arrow release of Evil Dead Rise. And with the slip. It's no secret, this is not my favorite Evil Dead film. Yes, I have problems with it, and maybe one day I'll do a video about that. But Evil Dead is indisputably one of the best series out there. It's got the least diminishing returns, so the bar is objectively higher than when you're talking about, like, The Conjuring or the Insidious series. And for the record, I have every one of those films as well. I will say that the opening to this film is probably the best in the entire series, and the rest of the movie just doesn't hit those heights. Regardless, Evil Dead Rise is one that I've wanted for a while. I regretted missing when Best Buy had the exclusive Steelbook on it, but now I have an objectively better version. So thank you so much, Allie. This is awesome. Lovely note wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, Allie. And also in this box, alrighty. I had a feeling. So those of you who have seen know that cooking is one of my hobbies, and I absolutely love spooky food. And my Amazon wishlist is open, so you can send me whatever. And Allie seems to find these horror-oriented cookbooks that I had no idea existed. This is apparently called Food to Die For. Recipes and stories from America's most legendary haunted places. Alright, so just thumbing through here, the concept of this book is essentially gives you a history of a haunted place, like ghost stories and stuff. And then on the next page, they give you a recipe from the actual location. I'm not the biggest history buff in the world, but I do love ghost stories, so this is kind of the wheelhouse of history that I am into. So of course, first stop I have to make is the Stanley Hotel, inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining. I've been there, I would love to go back, maybe this year. And the accompanying recipe is the Ghostly View. Whiskey, cognac, vermouth, Benedictine liqueur, and a twist of orange peel for garnish. That is straight booze, it'll knock me flat on my ass. But those are the flavors that I would go for, so I will give it a shot sometime. Here we have the Lizzie Borden house, and apparently Lizzie Borden's own personal recipe for meatloaf. It calls for steak, pork steak, egg, onion, crackers, herbs, and salt and pepper. That is objectively the most bland meatloaf that one could prepare. No wonder she became an axe murderer. Old-fashioned Yankee pot roast from The Conjuring House. Apparently this is the Perrin family's personal recipe. I mean, it's a fairly standard pot roast recipe, except it's really heavy on the veggies. Like 3 pounds of beef against 3 pounds of carrots and 3 pounds of potatoes, heavy on the veggies. But I suppose you have to stretch rations in some way, shape, or form when you've got that many kids and ghosts to feed. They've got a recipe from the Donner Party? What's it for, people? Lumpy dicks? I'm not bullshitting you. It's lumpy dicks. I ain't cooking regular dicks, let alone lumpy ones. Apparently lumpy dicks was just a form of porridge. Milk, flour, sugar, cinnamon, butter, and maple syrup. I mean, that's as basic as they come, but the novelty of being able to tell people that you ate lumpy dicks for breakfast, that is outstanding. Thank you, Allie. This is a very cool book. I don't know how much I'm actually gonna cook from it, but the history is fascinating. Let's see what else we have. And we have Nightmare Alley. Now this is cool. This is the Criterion release of Guillermo del Toro's Nightmare Alley. This is another one that I never picked up because if I recall correctly, Best Buy had an exclusive steelbook and it sold out before I could get it. Drag. But thankfully, Criterion realizes how incredible of a director Guillermo del Toro is, and they're just releasing everything that he's ever done. So Nightmare Alley has a carnival as a backdrop. Carnivals have always fascinated me, specifically oddities or sideshows or whatever you want to call them. And this was the first film that he made after The Shape of Water won him Best Director and won Best Picture of the Year. The rest of the world caught on to the genius that the horror world is known for decades. I love that he's been true to himself in the aftermath of that win, doing things like this and Pinocchio and Frankenstein, just with better casts and bigger budgets than he was allowed before. That reminds me I have to add the Criterion Frankenstein to my wish list. They're not even doing a standard with that one, it's just straight to Criterion. This is gorgeous packaging all around. It's loaded with special features. I didn't even realize this has the black and white edition that's like the extended director's cut that's 9 minutes longer than the standard. It has the standard theatrical colorized version as well. I finally don't regret missing out on the steelbook of this because this is objectively better than that edition was. Thank you, Allie. Or should we call you Nightmare Alley? And finally, the one that I am most curious about of what Allie sent me. Alright. That's perfect. Look at that. What's up, cretins? What's up, creeps? There's a back to it, too. You already saw it, I think. I'm Chris, the only person talking horror on the internet. It's true. This actually goes perfect with the mug that Lindsay sent me for my Talkiversary. And it's the official first What's Up Cretins, What's Up Creeps t-shirt. I know that Allie knows that I love A Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm wondering if she did the green and the red stripes just because of that. This is very cool, very kind, very considerate. Thank you so much, Allie. Alright, as much as we could just make a video about how considerate Allie is, we do have more to open here, so let's get to that. Holy shit. Okay. I was not expecting this. This is out of print, but somebody sent me the Omen gift set. And the first Omen! Okay, so there is a gift tag here. The person who sent this requested to remain anonymous. I respect that. So I've always been okay with the Omen. No secret that there's diminishing returns amongst the sequels. Until the first Omen, which was one of the best films of 2024. I know it was in my personal top 10. I think it was number... this? Yeah, that's what it was. So I've always been back and forth as to whether I needed this whole 5-film set or if I just needed the first Omen and the first Omen, the first one, and you know what I'm saying. But when this went out of print, I was like, fuck, I regret that I didn't get it. That amplified even more with Sam Neill's recent passing. I wanted to revisit that not-so-final conflict. So this is a gorgeous set that came out years ago via Scream Factory. And I love that they even included the shitty 2006 remake. Take note, Elm Street box creators. This is wonderful. This is entirely too generous. There is so much that I can dig into here. So thank you so much, cretin/creep. I'm gonna reach out to you personally, but if you change your mind and you want to take credit for this, by all means do so in the comments. I do know who sent it, so don't lie. How dare you? Alright, how about we open this one up? This one, I sent myself. Because you can do that when you're a grown-up with grown-up money. Cretins and creeps, I finally got Retro Realms. The deluxe set. So yeah, since I finally got a PS5, I was finally able to pick this up. I made a video about this game like 2 years ago. Thankfully, I was able to find the deluxe edition still available. I love video games, but the extent of that love basically goes from original Nintendo through Sega Genesis and Silent Hill games. And Retro Realms is a side-scrolling 16-bit style platform game like I used to play on the Genesis way back when. And by way back when, I mean like last weekend. But this happens in the worlds of Ash vs. Evil Dead and Halloween. You can play as Michael or as Ash, and with the deluxe edition you can also play as either Laurie or Kelly. It's 2 separate games that are both true to their title, but you can also cross over characters. Let's open the deluxe box. Ooh. That is gorgeous. Look at that steelbook version of the game. Did they send me 2 of the same game? Now I have to open it and find out, or if this is just a sealed, empty steelbook for no reason. Just an empty, sealed steelbook for no reason. Whatever. Game soundtrack download. Instruction manual, Michael Myers pin. I don't remember what this is. That's really cool. Got a Michael Myers arcade token and a Laurie Strode arcade token. I love these. They come in their own little magnified mounter thing. And, ooh, art card. And a plushie buddy. Hey, what's up, Pearl? I love you. Oh, I love you too, Michael. I just had a birthday. I'm a grown man. Well, thank you very much to me. I am far too kind to myself. All right, so I got you something too. Lounge, Chris. We've not seen you in forever. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, I mean, you did the whole new format thing for reviews. You don't need me cracking wise anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. People just like the whole Massascore thing. I don't give a fuck. That just gives me more time to watch movies. All right, well, I guess let's open this then. I wonder what it is. Now that is just too cool. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bottleneck Gallery's Monster Squad poster. I know it's one of your favorites. Absolutely it is. This poster from Dave Merrill is fucking incredible. 24 by 36 limited edition of 100. It sold out almost instantaneously and for good reason. I got number 49 of 100. I think it's time that we move on from the They Live poster. We've had that up for a good long while, right? As much as I love it, I think we need the refresh. And this is more than deserving. Thank you so much, Lounge Chris. This is just, yeah, man. You're welcome. I'm watching this. Can we? Shh. Sorry. Fair enough. All right, so that's all I got for you, cretins. That's gonna do it for today, creeps. We're gonna do it. Actually, future Chris, we've not seen you since Horror Pack went under. Yeah, so first off, this is a vortex. It's not a portal. And secondly, there's no longer a use for my gimmick anymore because Horror Press went under and you don't buy enough blind things anymore to justify this gimmick any longer. But you know what? Why don't you reach into the portal? Okay. Hey, watch what you're grabbing, dude. Here. It's from Cavity Colors. Future Chris, you shouldn't have. Okay, next time I won't. Good to see he's still a ray of sunshine. Okay, so this is from Cavity Colors, and I'm guessing they released something awesome in the future. Only one way to find out. It is awesome. This is a Dream Warriors shirt. Man, this hits harder with the loss of Chuck Russell. But this is just one of the coolest Dream Warriors shirts that I've ever seen. It feels like it was inspired by the original poster art while still being completely its own thing. Love how you've got all the Dream Warriors here, and Will looks badass. He was always my favorite of the bunch. If you think you're ready for Freddy, think again. That's just fucking awesome. And so I realized that I didn't have any American Psycho stuff, and I happened to catch Cavity Colors offered this masterpiece. I love American Psycho. I actually just ordered the Lionsgate Limited Special Edition with all the bonus shit in it. So very cool to have something wearable as well. I don't typically go for tie-dye, but I don't know. Just with this design, it just works so well, right? Thank you so much, Future Chris. I'm sure that both of these will look amazing on me. Hey, Will, you probably missed that I've already been wearing it. Cool. Well, that's all I got. Corn Monster from the Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares Haunt Review? What are you doing here? You are way too niche of a character. Nobody's going to remember you. I wrote you in because I'm still amused by my own stupid jokes. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do. Oh, no! Corn Monster, are you sure? Well, thank you, Corn Monster. Well, it looks like Corn Monster knows that if we get new shirts, we should be getting a new jacket to go with them. And J. Crew did have a sale. I gotta open it up over here. Bag. Ooh. And this is an outstanding choice. That's top notch. Very lightweight, very summery. I don't have any striped jackets like this. I may have to wear this out this week. You've got some great taste, Corn Monster from Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares. And just a reminder, Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares was a haunted attraction that really happened, and it was one of the worst that I've ever been to. He deserved that. He's a good dude. Alright, so that is all I've got for you, cretins. That's gonna do it for today, creeps. Do all these things. Let me know what your favorite thing of all of this amazing birthday haul is. And as always, this is all just a matter of opinion. See them yourself, make your own decisions, remain critical, support horror.